These are stories about fake goods.
Well, I'll ring these up and then we can work out what
Okay, brilliant. Right.
This may look like a real pharmacy, but everything in the store was actually made of felt. Felt makeup, felt toothpaste, felt perfume.
There's 15,000 items in here, and each one is hand-sewn, hand-stuffed and hand-painted to make an entire artwork, which is The Chemist, and that is an art installation that anyone can come and see.
In 2021, artist Lucy Sparrow put together the Fabric Faux Pharmacy in London, England.
The whole exhibition took about a year, a little over that, because it kept getting postponed because of COVID. One single item probably takes about 20 minutes, but everything is made in batches, so it makes it a lot simpler to make a lot of one thing in stages, and it's a whole process, yes. That people get an emotional response to it. They come in, they get overwhelmed, there's stuff all over the shelves, and I hope that it evokes like nostalgia, a feeling of like calm, in a place where you wouldn't necessarily maybe be calm, but it offers sanity when maybe you're not feeling quite so sane.
Art collectors could visit the Felt Pharmacy and actually buy the items on its shelves.
So we've got the hand sanitizer that we've all been very accustomed to using over the last couple of months and years. And we've got Chanel No. 5, which is like your luxury end stuff, and that is 120. So something for everyone.
In 2021, this store had aisles and aisles of folding chairs. And this store was filled with the giant plastic piggy banks.
Every single aisle has these piggy banks here.
Why? They were decoys. Jim Murray has more.
It's a tactic many stores are using to fill empty shelves at a time when the nation's experiencing major shortages of pretty much everything due to the supply chain crisis.
What a supermarket is trying to do is hide the fact that there are shortages. They don't want to scare consumers at all. They also want to prevent hoarding from taking place the way it did in the beginning of COVID.
This store covered their empty shelves with a giant image of packed shelves. This drink fridge looked full, but wasn't. This store spread out goods they had an abundance of.
They're taking frozen pizza, for example, that maybe just you saw one of before, and now you might see 6 or 7 of them over a bigger area to hide those empty shelves. We better get used to it. We're going to see higher prices, we're going to see more shortages, and frankly, we're going to see retailers try even harder to be able to mask the fact that their store is empty.
From 2020, although this looked like the new Tesla, it wasn't. Mario Korwick drove it down the streets in Bosnia, but looks were deceiving. It took 8 months for engineers at Stark Solutions to pick a Ford F150 apart and make it look like Elon Musk's Cybertruck.
I want to try something different, so I present to you the Cybertruck.
From 2022, this is the suburban mom who police say financed a jet-set lifestyle by selling counterfeit Gucci clothes. 31-year-old Lindsay Castelli owned a boutique on Long Island, but in the store's basement, police say there was a $40 million operation selling fake high-end items across America.
She's your typical mother in a typical community, except she was running a scam. My wife has been in that store.
Nassau County Police Commissioner Patrick Ryder showed Inside Edition's Allison Hall the confiscated Gucci, Chanel, Prada, Dior, Hermes, and Louis Vuitton confiscated in a police raid.
So $40 million worth of goods here, and every box we open, there's just item after item. Gucci gloves, Gucci hats.
That is a typical baseball cap that you buy for $3. They put the Gucci stuff on it, it now sells for $400. And here you have the headbands, $300 for these headbands. And they're all fake.
You have Louis Vuitton headbands, scrunchies. What would something like this go for at her store?
These would go for $300.
$300.
$300 for a fake headband.
Fake designer headband.
Yep.
Cops also found printing machines that the Long Island mom allegedly used to make fake designer labels, turning her cheap knockoff items into expensive designer goods that fooled so many of her high-end customers.
They take a sweatshirt like this, $20 sweatshirt. They would take this Chanel, they'd put it on, they'd heat seal it. You'd get a finished product like this, and then it goes for $5,300.
$5,300 for this sweatshirt.
$5,300.
Afterward, many of the clothes were donated to charity. In 2018, during World Cup season, some drug traffickers used the event to hide their illegal activities. Authorities in Argentina pulled a red card when they say they seized marijuana and cocaine being smuggled in fake World Cup trophies. They also confiscated crack cocaine, cash, firearms, and vehicles from the Narcos de la Copa, or drug cups, who allegedly took advantage of the World Cup's merchandising boom to move their drugs without raising suspicion. 4 men and 2 women were arrested. Birkin bags are the most expensive purses in the world, and in August of 2024, Ashlee Abella thought she hit the jackpot and found one in a thrift store.
And then when I flipped over the flap, it's an Hermes made in France leather bag. It was only $9.
Allison Hall has more.
Hermes bags aren't cheap. On the low end, you may be able to nab one for 10 grand. That's if they're even in stock. And get this, the most expensive Birkin bag ever sold went for $500,000 at auction.
So I do know the brand, and so when I saw the shape of it, I kind of knew that it might be something. And then when I touched it, it was like real leather.
I love the color.
The social media influencer couldn't wait to show her followers what she found.
What do you guys think?
It didn't take long for her followers to break the bad news. Are you serious? You think that's real? LOL. Fake, fake, fake. The telltale signs include the flimsy handles.
Any lessons to be learned here for you?
Yes, just educate yourself in the things that you're thrifting. That's key to finding authentic luxury stuff.
For Inside Edition Digital, I'm Andrea Swindall.